So, welcome back to Roy's Workshop, and today is a bit of a nervous day. The 90 has its MOT. So today the 90's got its MOT, but I've also got to go to Super Pro to pick up some bushes for both FJs. As it's now coming towards the end of my time back in the UK, and it's now preparing for going back. And naturally I'm going to take some things with me. I need to order 2 wiring looms as well, actually, that reminds me. But I'm getting full Super Pro bushes, because I use Super Pro on this, I have Super Pro on our Morris, and a couple of our other cars all run Super Pro bushes, because they are fantastic, really. It changed the handling of this. This had its standard wallowed out ones, which granted were 20 years old, but the Super Pro ones are fantastic. The ones on the tray back, remember the tray back that rewired? That's now fully Super Pro'd up as well, which is good. And I've only ever heard good things from them. And they're a really good company. So, but before we get this ready for MOT, we need to fit some parts to it. Let me show you. Shazam! There we go. So, what has happened? Some of you may notice that this HT lead has nothing going to it. And that is because the series broke down and it was the coil, and the only coil that I had available was on this, so I had to get recovered, and they nicked the coil off of this. Oops. But in this box from our very good friends at Davinci, yeah, have a new one. So I'll fit this, we'll get this running. I haven't driven this on the road yet. I'd like to do that today, but I've only got a short amount of time before I need to get to Super Pro to get back in time to take this for MOT at 2 o'clock. So let me fit this and we'll get it fired up. Right, with that fitted, let's see if she'll fire up. This will be interesting. All the Baymax stuff is on the floor. Fuel pressure. Bit of choke. Ignition's on. Gonna go with a wired it up wrong. Rev counter's not working. Rev counter's on the wrong side. So this blue one is on the rev counter. So quickly swap sides. We'll try again. See if the rev counter's. Have some light. Neutral, ignition, key on tap. Bit more choke. I'm gonna call that a win. Good. Call that a win. Put the bonnet down and let's fix that a lot quicker than what I thought I would. Just check the light, shall we? Let's check everything. Also here, ignition's off. Headlights. Oh yeah. What's that lights? That'll be an earth in here. question Earth, because they were working the other day. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. They were. Oh, flicker. Hey. I got to love Land Rover Electrics. Tail light, summer play light. Hello, Kipling. Put the ignition on. Brake lights. Oh. Oh no! What brake lights? They were working the other day. Alright, let's look into that then. Okay. Maybe you're meant to be in there. Let me just... Oh, I think it's... Who knows with Land Rover wiring? I could check the wiring diagram. It's far too easy, isn't it? Let's see if that's made a difference. Oh. Can't remember if they come on live or not. Neither of them are working. Gonna go with no on that one. Pretty sure red is brake. Yeah. Right. Turn this off and I'll do a little bit more digging. So after half an hour of checking all the wires and making sure everything's fine. Oh, what's that through there? Let's have a look. It's a working fog light. What I ended up doing is, because this car hasn't ran for about 9 months, is take all the glass fuses out and just rotate them and put them back in and clean them up a bit. And then I was getting the light in the dash, but I wasn't getting the light down here. So I tweaked the bulb. Damn thing. Right, I'll rebuild this so it's ready, because it's getting late for me to get the Super Pro. Right, let's get this rebuilt. So I've been to Super Pro, collected all the bushes I need for both FJs, which is good. And now it's starting to rain. It's no problem. Kip is enjoying sniffing the breeze. And now we're going to go back, pull out the 90 and go for a little bit of a drive up down the lane before it's MOT in about an hour. So I'll get back. It's going to take me about 20 minutes to get back. And once we're there, all will be well. Right, I need both hands. Now go for second. There we go. Not quite the same in a manual. Right, see you in a little bit. Whew. Right, well the last minute check's done. Put some petrol in it, as it needs some gasoline. We'll turn the lights on, just make sure they still work. And it's raining now, so... Oh. Normally it's that one that's the issue. Damn it, blast! But the back one's on. Excellent. This is just what you need when you're about to set off, isn't it? Do a quick roll of the... Nope. Land Rovers. Into the bonnet. Oh. Where's the bloody... There's the light. Oh, I didn't turn them on. Oh, what the hell's going on now? This earth is meant to be in somewhere. So now me. Oh, those are coming on, but not me. Light bar. Right, let's fault find for a moment. Back in a sec. You've got to love Land Rovers, haven't you? I mean, I love mine to pieces, but bloody hell. Put that back in there. Turn my phone torch off. So what happened there? Jesus thing. So that earth down there, this one here, it was somehow it was setting off the light, the bonnet pod, and this one was off because I've had all the fuses out, and obviously I hadn't put one back in, but a quick rub of my fingers up and down, and it's come back on. Of course it has, always works, always turns them on. So now we've got lights. Let's go at the back, see if we've got lights. Oh, lights, lights, lights. Good, fog lights, should we check that whilst we're here? There we go. Oh, he always got a sense of humour. Oh, it's working now. There we go. Right. I've fitted the passenger seat back in. I'll wind up my window because it's raining. Right, should we see if she starts? So I've got a bit of choke on. Ignition. Push out. Sounds okay, could be better, but we won't know until the engine's running and it's been properly serviced. Right, let's get it out. So it's the first time it's been out for 2 or 3 weeks under its own power. First time it's driven under its own power in this engine for about 3 years. Headlights still on, side lights still on. Looking alright, and the rain will wash it off a bit. Be handy. Right, I'm going to stop for some lunch and then head down to the MOT centre early because I like to be early. Right, we'll see you at the MOT centre. So I'm home with a piece of paper, and they used to be red or green, but nowadays it's white, which is a little bit boring because you can't argue with the MOT tester before he comes back to giving you a pass or fail certificate. Good news, it passed. No advisories. There was a couple of observations. The front prop shaft UJ will need changing. He said there's a little bit of play. He said it'd be fine. And he said the brakes could do with adjusting. But he said they're perfectly fine, they're perfectly safe. He said, but have a look at adjusting them within time. So with that, the engine's in. I'm going to go camping this weekend with good friends and drink a copious amount of cider and lots of meat. I'm taking the cameras. I don't know if I'm going to film because I want to catch up with them and what have you. I may film some things of it. I'm taking the drone as well, so we'll have the drone. But yeah, we're just going to mess about. In fact, it's these boys here. You can see that. There you go. Great bunch of guys. I'd like to thank my sponsors of this, because this has been a supported build by Baymac Super Pro. Raptor engineer that I run their Raptor Dash, fantastic. Of course, ACR, Automotive Component Remanufacturing, up in Cheshire / North Wales. It's right on the border. Thank you so much for all of your assistance that you've given me over the last year or so, a couple of years actually. Roland is always on the end of the phone for me, as is Sheila, and their help has always been fantastic. My next plan for this is, I don't know if I'm going to take this or the series for this weekend. I'm going to take this out tonight for a bit of a run. I need to do 500 miles running in, which will be good. Nervous, but good. And I don't really want to go too far. We're going to Hereford from here. It's about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. I don't know yet. We'll see how today goes. I think it should be okay, touch wood. Oh, there's some wood here. Handily. Actually, support LRO. They've supported me a lot, and they're always on the end of the phone as well. Martin Donnelly wishes he wasn't, but he is. But yeah, so that's sort of the end of the build, and now for the running in period and generally using the car. So thank you so much for watching. Here's to another. Well, we'll get this tuned after it's run-in period. Thanks very much for watching. Stay safe. Take care. Bye now. Not too fast. Bit of an extended one, this. Let's do that. I've driven it now for 60 miles. I went to Taunton and back. No major issues, thankfully. But I have noticed that there's quite a bit of oil seeping down the side. So, and I think it's coming from the cam covers. So I'm going to take off the cam covers. Been through my box of gaskets and found 2 new ones, which are good. I'm also going to tighten down the rocker cover because I think it's weeping. Let's put the torch on. Shazam! It's weeping and down here. That is a brand new gasket, so it shouldn't, but who knows. And I'm also going to pull the oil filter, which is why I'm filming it, because I thought you guys might like to see it. I'm going to pull the filter, and then I do have another filter. In fact, let's just double check. I have one. Oh, there it is. In a box. Oil filter. I have quite a few of these because I sort of knew I would be doing this. So, right, I'll pull off the oil filter. I've got plenty of the running in oil. It's over there. And then we'll clean up these 2 panels, get them sealed up, and then I think we'll just run it. Like, I still haven't gone, obviously, I'm not camping yet. I'm still undecided which car to take, whether I take this one or the series. I'd like to take this one because it's where I'm going is full of car guys, which will be good if anything happens. And I need to put the miles on it. I do need to use it, and I need to put the miles on it. So I will avoid the motorways. I'll go the back route up to Hereford. I don't think that'll be too bad, really. But yeah, everything seems to be okay. Seems to be. Right, let's get this oil filter out. Hoo-wee! So, I've got the filter off, and the oil has a little bit of cloud in it. Oh, that really shows it up, doesn't it? There's quite a bit of metal in there, which I don't like. I can't see any like major bits of fluff in here. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to cut it all, put it in the vice, squeeze all the oil out, and then see what's left. So bear with us a moment. I'll go and do that now. Whew. So all filters out from down there, and there's too much stuff in it. There's too much crap. It's amazing how much obviously I built this engine here. It's got too much crap in it. It's got far too much. Let me show you. Let me show you. Hang on a moment. Let's get rid of that. So this is a sample of what the oil filter was in for a moment. You can see all the big bits of smooth, and it's nice and glistening.